What's up, guys? I wanted to make a little tutorial thing because some of the transitions that I make on this channel are like this. They go from like green screens to blue screens and blue screens to green screens. And it's been on my mind for a while to make a little tutorial video about how you're exactly supposed to use these when you're transitioning from one image or video clip to another image or video clip. And somebody was asking about it in the comments, so I thought that this would be a good time as any. But anyway, what I have here is I have my normal intro that I use on my videos, and then I have this punch transition, and I'm going to transition from that right into this bluebird flying. And I'm gonna kind of, sometimes this works and sometimes it doesn't, so I'm gonna kind of show you why sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. And I learned something in preparing for this tutorial that will hopefully make my transitions a little bit better. But anyway, so the first thing we want to determine is, do I want to use going from green to blue, or do I want to use going from blue to green? Well, in this case, I'm going to want to use going from blue to green, and the reason is because how we're going to do this basically is we're going to double render it. I'm going to render the transition into the first clip or into my intro, and then I'm going to import that rendered clip with the transition in it, and then we're going to transition into the bluebird. So the thing is that this intro has so much blue in it that I'm going to render in the blue to green and then chroma key out the green. That would make more sense, because if I do the green to blue and then chroma key out the blue, then obviously I'm going to lose all the blue color in this. So it's not going to work. So this is the one I want to use right there. Blue to green. Okay. So I'm going to put it over it like this. And oops, I'm missing something. And drop this down. I'm going to delete this out for now. That doesn't need to be there. Okay, now I'm just going to add the chroma key pure blue screen. And that needs a little bit of adjustment on the low threshold. Probably just pull it up to like 150. Okay, and I'm going to want to just disable my resamples because I didn't have to do it on that still image, but disable my resamples. Okay, so now here's what we got. Punch, boom, screen falls away, now it's green. Okay. Now we render it out, and then I'll import it back into my project here. Okay, now I'm just going to delete all this and import what I just rendered out. Okay, we see it comes in, punch, and then it falls away. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is bring the bird in, raise that up one. Should be about right there. Now what I'm going to do to this is I'm going to chroma key out the green at the end, and then that'll expose the bird behind it. There. But as you can see, it didn't exactly work too well, did it? Because the dinosaur is green. And so he got darker, but he didn't just get darker, he actually got translucent. So you can see he gets brighter when the bird comes in. So that didn't really work. So this is an example of like sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Now what I did is I was able to, I did this beforehand, I changed the dinosaur to gray. So we'll delete that. Now obviously with the dinosaur as gray, add in pure green screen, there's no issues. Well, it does need a little bit of something here. I think it needs a little bit of this. Let's go there. But the problem is that you may not have the luxury of doing that. You may not have the luxury of, you know, changing the color of something in the video or whatever that you're using. Another thing that I did is I also did a red screen version of the punch and left the dragon, or the, what is it, the dinosaur, I left the dinosaur green. So here's that version. Okay, so the dinosaur is green, and now what I'm going to add, and what I said that earlier in this tutorial about I learned something, I think in the future when I do transitions that are green to blue, blue to green, I'm also going to do a version that's green to red and then red to green, because I see now that there's most certainly situations where that could be useful. But the truth is that a lot of video clips may have, you know, they may have all different colors in it, and then you're just not going to be able to do this. This is going to work sometimes, but it's not going to work other times. And that's just the way it is. So anyway, I wanted to make this tutorial. I'm sorry I'm not the best speaker, and I'm not like Mr. Tutorial Guy, but I just wanted to make this like for my subs, or not even for my subs, for anybody that wants to use one of my transitions or somebody else's transition that goes from blue to green and green to blue, etc. And like I said, I'll try to start including red screen versions, because I do see where those can be useful at times. So that's it, and thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.